to work for your government. That's patriotic at heart. He was working for your government. The same with Freeway Ricky Ross. He was working for your government, but when Russell Poole exposed him, now they got to lock him up. Because the government don't want you to know they behind it, because then you're going to start asking questions. When you start asking questions, you're going to find out that it's a rogue faction of government. We've been infiltrated. Well, when did it happen? Go back. Dwight D. Eisenhower, leaving office, his farewell address, he told you about military-industrial complex and the potential of its power of oppression of all people on earth. America has assembled its military force to call the Leviathan force around the world under the military-industrial complex. Now, if you know your biblical text, you know what the Leviathan is, the great beast. You know what it is. You know who was behind it. But it ain't the people of America. It's a rogue faction within the government of America that's pushing this agenda. What do? We drain the swamp. Now we gave Donald Trump a job to get the imposters out at high levels of politics, and he exposed Hillary and her husband, William Jefferson Clinton. And he exposed, he haven't exposed them, but he is addressing it, has addressed it. Your Bushes, your Rumsfelds, your Cheneys, they all know what's up. They all in on it together. There's only one of these jackals I ain't quite figured out yet, so I'm not going to put his name in here. Because it looked like, but he might have been going to the right. So I'm not going to mention him. I have to talk to my elders that know him better than I do in order to determine if what I see is really what I see. Because at the close of the age, as you get closer to where I'm at, more deception is exposed, so the righteous have to use a greater deception than the deceiver. So sometimes the misdirection is confusing. I can go do the math on it, but I haven't done it yet because I don't want it really to be true, and I want to give the people an opportunity. Now, politics, as we see it, is corrupt. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's corrupt. We need to revamp the whole system in every nation around this planet. One country at a time, but everybody got to start at home first. Everybody at home got to get the imposters out their house. When all of the imposters is in the streets, then we know what we up against. You know, that fake love, fake hugs, that shit. It's over. Now, all of the ones responsible, they gonna have an opportunity to defend themselves with the facts. But if they can't defend themselves with the facts and satisfy the people, they're gonna have to get in that cage. And the ones that they wrong can pick who they want to resolve the matter. See, we got Dana White in this UFC stuff. And we got him there for a reason. Dana White's job is to make it, he was to help Europe develop their own fighting style on the heels of what happened in Babylon. Everybody gave a drop of blood, and then Europe was supposed to develop to their own level of greatness so that they can have their name in the history books. This was supposed to be done as Greeks, but they were sacked by Rome and raped by Rome, figuratively and literally. Figuratively and literally. All of this stuff is verifiable and will be verified with the facts in written form and video format. I'm going to do all of this work to show y'all. Now, I did a lot of work to get where I'm at now because I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I did a whole lot of research, investigation for a long time to find out why are we suffering like we are. I did the work. I got some more work now. While the imposters are being weeded out, they gonna all be sick. But the information and the sharing with these type of women that creates the family structure. These type of women coming together is what generates the energy. See, these weak dudes, they want a woman they can break down. They don't want a woman that they can help build up, because that intimidates them in their position of power. But they don't never understand that the higher he can build her up inside, the greater it propels him outside. And what do I mean by that? The term behind every great man is a great woman is an understatement. Because there will be no great man in the history of the world if he didn't have a woman as the catalyst for his actions. I don't even care if he's gay. Alexander, Constantine, they all had women that empowered them to go out and do what appeared to be impossible. Now think about that for a minute. Great men that done things that might appear on the surface at the time to be impossible, a woman can come partner with them, all of a sudden they doing some shit on another level. Yes, she is. She think that she's Mazel, I see to think she's still not ready. She thinks that she still got some more self-work to do. Never understanding that the rest of her self-work has to be done in front of other women so they can capitalize off seeing her make mistakes and correct her errors in real time. Don't nobody never know how important that is until they see it. Because you always see people pop out in the leadership position. You don't see they struggle or where they came from, and you can't use it to your advantage. I see them, all of y'all, right? This is what I'm gonna do. No, I ain't gonna do that. But all of y'all sisters that I mentioned, and there's some more of them, I didn't mention all of them, have a part that's obvious to me. It ain't obvious to y'all, just like my part wasn't obvious to me until I was done doing certain tasks. When I completed certain tasks, and that showed me the next task to complete. But all of y'all got a part, and y'all got a skill set that benefits each other. Like, for instance, if I put you and Eli in front of 500 women that's been degraded and broken down. What's that? I was looking for them. I was looking for them.
Yeah, they was outside before.
Yeah, I'm going to take them for a walk when I get done with this live.
I'm definitely say I was trying to take it for a walk.
You can take one of them, two of them, don't matter.
Right.
Okay, so when y'all put y'all skill sets together, the effect that it have multiplies. Like, one of y'all in this 50 women might only be able to reach 10. The other one might only be able to reach 12. But when y'all energy come together, y'all reach the 50 in the room and 150 in the street. And this is the hard part to see at the grassroots level, because we looking at the roots. We ain't looking at the end product, the tree. We looking at the roots. So when you're looking at the roots, you're going to see a lot of dirt, but you have to see through the dirt to where the roots can absorb the moisture, and that's where you water the plant first. So I'm looking at the root. I'm looking at you, Jillian, Eli, Porsche. I'm looking at the power y'all generate, the knowledge set, manner of thinking, we cool long as you don't bring the bullshit. I'm looking at all of this is coming from all of y'all. Character-wise, it says that y'all all on the same page. Y'all all want the same thing. Method-wise, y'all all got a different skill set. And so, me looking at it, I'm saying, well, these two need to meet right now. These two need to meet right now. And so y'all can start communicating, building relationships. When y'all start building these relationships, no matter where y'all at in the world, y'all connected. And this is part of what I have to teach y'all. Some of y'all know how to do it. Yeah. Some of y'all already know what to do and how to do it, but y'all don't have the structure. Some of y'all have parts of the structure, but y'all don't know the what and the how. So it's a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. And I say power not used is the same as being powerless. But you have to know how to make all of the ends connect in order to make a cohesive unit. It's what Malcolm said about the 5 digits. You know, you slap somebody, you might slap them down and all that. But when you hit them with the full lock of the 5, you knock their ass out. It's the same principle. And so I reach out, you know, knowing that these dudes are so fucked up that y'all had no reason to believe shit I say coming behind these sorry ass motherfuckers. So what do I have to do? I had to hit y'all with so much real shit that y'all say that motherfucker ain't on no bullshit. Can't nobody say that much real shit and be on some bullshit. So then y'all started to say, okay, well, let's see what this motherfucker really trying to put together. What is he really trying to do? Then it'll start making sense now, right? Then it'll start making sense. So I can pull different people from different places and you put them all together. And first you just let them get to know each other. That's the first order of business. They have to feel each other out. Now check this out. This is where the power comes in. Let's say I judge one female out of 10 wrong. She don't fit. I think she fit, but she really don't. How long is it going to take those other 9 to figure it out? She going to turn around and leave immediately. The vibration of the 9 that's in sync, the other female has to run. Truth on the flow, falsehood must flee. That's how the Moor said. Truth on the manifest, falsehood flee. So a rotten bitch, different than a rotten no good bitch, she can't be in the presence of real women. She can't exist in that enriched, wholesome environment because it's gonna make her feel like they say, a hooker in church. The crazy thing about it is one of the ones in tune might actually have a job as a hooker. That might be her job. That might be her chosen profession, but she vibrate with the other 9. But the one who is the secretary in the penthouse, she don't fit because she's a no good riding tramp. She not gonna never fit with righteous women, so she's gonna always say, "I can't get along with women. Me and women don't get along. They get along with guys." You only get along with guys because you don't want a righteous woman to call you on your unrighteous bullshit. It's the same with the dudes. Dudes be like, "Man, I don't fuck with them niggas. I don't fuck with them niggas." You the nigga they don't need to be fucking with. You the exact motherfucker they don't need to fuck with. But you talking about you don't fuck with them. They embrace your sorry ass every time you coming around, but you don't fuck with them niggas. You treat them like shit, and they treat you like gold, and you really the one that's fucked up and need to be took out behind the barn and treated like an old gelded horse. I'm just saying. See, we got enough motherfuckers that can teach us some bullshit. Who gonna teach us some real shit? Yep. No, the other 9, if she ain't right, she got 2 choices with the group. If she not right, she only got two choices in that group. She either gonna get right or get the fuck away fast. She gonna either get right, like, for instance, I was talking to Akshita when I first met her, and she was shutting me down where she thought bullshit was coming. And I kept saying, no, there ain't no bullshit coming here. But she not buying it, right? The same way that she was talking to me, she ain't gonna bite her tongue if she sees that this female in there trying to get money out the deal when that ain't what the purpose is. We trying to raise children. We trying to create a new future, and all you trying to do is get a couple dollars, bitch, go strip. That's the type of get the fuck out of here she gonna be faced with if she don't get right. So some of them gonna want to get right and some of them not. But the ones that's not gonna want to get right, they're gonna end up in a real bad situation because the selection of men is about to drop. Because a whole bunch of us males, we about to die. A whole lot of us, masculine gender, we about to drop dead with bullets in our head. Don't be had no mistake about it. We about to be gone. Women gonna be literally walking down the street trying to see what it looked like to see an adult male, let alone a fucking man. Because they're not gonna attack the women first. They're gonna attack the defenders first. So I'm already ready. They can kill me right now. I don't give a fuck. Only problem that I got with Dan right now is then I won't be in the position to help the most people that I can help. That's the only problem I got with Diane. I don't like it here. I ain't happy here. I don't want to be here. And I ain't suicidal and I ain't killing myself. Because before I kill me, it's 8.4 other billion motherfuckers that I feel can go before me. It's about 8.4 billion that I feel can go before me. And there's at least 7 billion motherfuckers don't need to be breathing on this motherfucker to begin with. But I would never hold them accountable for the deceiving enemy that deceived them. I would never hold that against them. That ain't their fault. Yep. And for the record, Akshita, if you would have been any less no nonsense, then I would have perceived you absolutely wrong. That no nonsense is also what we need. It's just like if I would have kept trying to feed you bullshit, you would have shut me all the way down, probably cussed me out, and gave me some real colorful language that would brighten up the days and nights of Satan himself. I wasn't gonna do that because I'm not here for that. I'm here to uplift. So, this is going into 30 minutes, and this was supposed to have been the recap, and I was going into the sisterhood on the last one. They cut me out, and I had to come back to this. Now, if y'all scroll down my page, you'll see that there's a video on the Feng Shui. There's a video on the Art of Tea. Those tied back to a video I did called The Way of the Woman. And there's also posts that I got up of around the world, cultural dance from around the world, women doing these dances. Damn right, I see the all love and respect, sweetie. Anything you need, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. But right now it's about us finding the structure to do the teaching and organizing the group. And the crazy thing is, now this is going to take y'all for a loop. I don't like people. I don't like people generally because people tend to allow other people to do bad things to them so they can have somebody to blame for bad things happening to them. I feel like if you don't fight for yourself, then nobody else can't fight for you. You tie their hands. You tie the hands of the help. You can't tie your helper's hands. You got to, if you want to be free, you have to free your helper to do their part. I can't protect my woman if she keep the danger from my knowledge. I can't protect my children if I don't know there's danger around my children. This is what I'm going to do in this video. But I want to leave a message for Akshita. If you want, I would like for you to make contact with those women I mentioned and a couple more. If you inbox me, I'll give you each one of their names just so y'all can start getting to know each other. Because when the time comes, the structure is going to be in place. The structure is going to be in place. Only thing we're going to have to do at that point is meet. And so, if whichever one of y'all named in these last two videos, if y'all want to know, like who you need to know, and y'all want to start getting familiar with each other, all you gotta do is inbox me and say, send me the names of the sisters, and I'll start sending you the ones. I'll send you their name and what their primary skill set is. But y'all being women got multiple talents, and y'all some bad motherfuckers anyway. So just because y'all skilled in one area don't mean y'all don't have other skills. But the primary thing for the structure is what has to be set up.
And when you see, everything has to be drawn from different places. Okay, actually, all you got to do, just inbox me, say, send me my sister's information, and I'll start sending them to you one by one, and you can introduce yourself to them. It's the sisterhood. I'm just the alchemist. I'm just a alchemist in the temple, waiting to be pulled out so we can fix some fucked up shit that's been fucked up for too long. And we take it from there. Let me see if I got any. Y'all got any questions before I wrap this up? Birmingham, Alabama. I stayed down there for a minute. I done stayed somewhere everywhere. See, part of rising to this occasion is we have to be able to go around to different places in the country and see how the people live so that you can understand the problem at its source. And once you understand the problem at its source, then you can start piecing the solution together. Because the solution is 98% in the problem. The obstacle is the way, as Ryan Holiday would say, Stoic philosophy. So I don't see no questions popping up. So, and I was just on here, just with no particular agenda in mind. And yeah. Whoa. That's some. Now this is some powerful stuff. Mizell and Paul Nitz. I ain't never been to the feds, Mizell, but I've been in a few cages in a few different places though. I like this though. King Eddie said, Mizell, I think we family. That would be something to be watching the video of motherfucker in an entirely different part of the world or country and coming to find out that you bump into a family member that you in the same city with and you ain't even never had an opportunity to spend no time with. Now you talking about what's that term? Singularity, convergence. That's real time convergence into the singularity right there. That's real time convergence. That's some heavy shit. Hey, LOL Adams. So the sisterhood is important. The art, it's gonna look so different than regular school, but it's gonna look so much like a tribal village in a modern era setting. Mm-hmm. And the ship got looted. So when they claim, that's how they was able to come with the second constitution.
Yeah.
Right? Because the second constitution comes in as a unified company of the Virginia Company and the Northwest Trading Company.
Mm-hmm.
They merged to become the interim government of the United States. Right? Remember, Muhammad Karzai became the president of the interim government. I think it was in Iraq or Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember
Right?
that.
So America put him in power to run the government until the people elect a democratically elected government.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one problem with that. In the interim government doesn't have what you call open elections. This is why we have an electoral college.
Mm-hmm.
The open elections is just to give the people the illusion that they participating in the system.
Mm-hmm.
All the time, they already know before any votes is cast who the electorate's going to vote for because they have to tell them.
I have to tell them. Yeah.
Right?
So that means they already know who's gonna be the president before one ballot is cast.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know who all of the electors are voting for. But they're giving us the illusion that the popular vote secures the electoral vote.
Mm-hmm.
But the electoral vote has to be in all over a month before the popular election.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fraud.
It's a fraud. Yeah, it's fake. A state circus.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm happy you brought that up because it's a question. You right person I know to answer this. All right, so you got Trump, right? Trump comes in office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he starts dismantling all the stuff. We're getting out of the WHO. You know, you know what I'm saying, you know, we're doing we're getting all these different things. European Union. He's just coming in like, yo, we ain't doing none of this. What was his mindset? You know, why did that go down?
It goes back to Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
He was a campaign manager on Ronald Reagan's campaign.
Mm-hmm.
He knew Reagan personally and he loved the shit out of him.
Mm.
Right? George Bush tried to have his son, John Hinckley, murder Reagan.
Mm.
Right? So when Trump discovered what was taking place, because in the political circles, they know that John Hinckley is George Bush's illegitimate child.
Mm.
But the regular people don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
And Donald Trump knew all of the people that knew Bush. So he was able to figure out on his own that Bush was behind the assassination of Ronald Reagan, or the assassination attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So at that point, he decided that whatever he needed to do to stop the Illuminati, because George Herbert Walker Bush was the leader on this side of the ocean of the Illuminati in the Americas. This is why they was trying to come up with the NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement, and they was going to come up with the Amero currency, right, and bring us under one government. That was their goal under the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Right. So when Trump, he growing up in New York.
Yeah.
Mind you, in the early 90s, he was buying what you call properties called slum properties.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had to have a meeting with the locals.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, look, I'm just trying to make my money. I ain't trying to be no slum lord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is when we recruit Trump to do the work for us. It's only one fucking problem. He's too goddamn nice.
Yeah.
He got to learn how to play the bad guy. How we going to teach this motherfucker how to play the bad guy? Enter Vincent Kennedy McMahon and the WWF.
Woo! Go ahead, bro.
So he learned to be a wrestling heel.
I remember that.
The wrestling heel is the one who plays the bad guy. Right? Once he completed his training with Vincent Kennedy McMahon, then he becomes an apprentice. Oh, you thought the people on the show was the apprentice?
Oh my God.
You thought the people he was firing was the one that was the apprentice? He was the apprentice the whole time, learning and honing his asshole skills.
Grooming.
Yep.
In front of all of us, grooming.
In front of your face, behind your back.
Grooming.
But all of the chiefs on the land know what's going on by watching moves. Right? Now, he's a good friend with JFK Jr. JFK Jr. was also a good friend with a rapper by the name of Tupac Amaru Shakur. And Quincy Jones is cute, but John Jr. is cute. Q is a Masonic letter flip. Right? Q is Q's juke joint. Blue Lodge knock. The juke joint is where you sing the blues.
Blues. Blue House.
right? And this the Blue House and the Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
So this is telling me that it's coming directly from Big Mama.
Mm.
Because only Big Mama had a house in the swamp in the bayou.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go into you watch the old movies like Skeleton Key, you will see
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I'm talking about,
Yeah, I remember that.
right?
I love that movie.
So this is all how we can read him by knowing the language of the land. We know that somebody from the land got him making these moves,
Mm. And that's why he's not there right now. Correct.
right? Because actually he's going back and forth to Colorado as part of the continuity of government.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Seminole Wars, the capital was a place we know today as Mar-a-Lago,
Yeah.
right? So this is why he went back to Mar-a-Lago,
Mm-hmm.
because in the Seminoles is the Seminole tribe, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
word Seminole in this context means prime, right? It's the prime tribe. So it's the tribe that's leading the resolution to the conflict of the invaders on the land versus the people from the land.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we talking about Gullah Wars,
Yeah.
right? And the Gullah Wars is called the Seminole Wars, but they call it the Seminole Wars because the Gullah gave the call out and tribes came from every part of the land
Mm-hmm.
to Florida to fight the Spanish Armada in Florida. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why we was continuously kicking their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now they reported to us, they call it Seminole Wars. When our elders talk about it, we call it the Gullah Wars,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And you got Geechee tribes on the land from different parts of the land.
Yeah.
You got Gullah Geechee, you got Getty Geechee, right? You got
Mm-hmm.
Geechee Gullah,
Mm-hmm.
all these different tribes, but they all became one tribe to fight the Seminole War.
Mm.
In order to join the military of a tribe at war to give aid and assistance, you have to become an honorary member until the war is over.
Mm.
So this is why the Seminoles are the biggest tribe to date.
Mm.
Spinoff tribes being the Crow, the Blackfoot, the Cherokee, the Choctaw, all those are spinoffs from the Gullah tribes from the Seminole Wars. And
Mm-hmm.
those were names that was given to us to unravel mysteries
Mm.
and wasn't the original names of the tribes.
Gotcha. Going back, another question dealing with we were talking about the fourth and third dimension. You know, this planet itself, from what I've researched, it's moving to a higher a higher dimension, it's vibrating a different dimension,
Mm-hmm.
and you have beings. Not to go too deep into extraterrestrial thing, but you have beings that can't go along with this ascension. You know, but do we still have humans here because of maybe lack of melanin mindset that won't come along with this ascension as well that will be left behind? Is that a possibility that we might see as well?
A lot of the ones that took that thing,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them gonna be all right, but a lot of them not.
Mm.
We don't even know what they gave these people,
Yeah.
right? Because all that shit was experimental.
Mm-hmm.
They did a whole experiment on the public, to the public, in their face, behind their back,
Mm-hmm.
and they fell for it.
Mm.
But this a
And that
wrap. We at the end game now.
end game, yeah, I completely see that, and the illusion is that the almighty powerful people that do all this, that they can snap their fingers, all this can happen, but once nature comes in, then actually it's not even remotely close to an even playing field. We had to go to sleep. We got cycles, we got a moon cycle, we got a sun cycle, you know what I'm saying? But Big Mama, you know what I'm saying, Big Mama and Big Papa, Big Mama, once she says it's time to go, I mean, what can you do?
Just do what Big Mama say. Because when you don't listen, seriously, when you
Yeah.
don't listen to Big Mama,
Hmm.
the path that you end up walking be so difficult. You wish you'd had listened in the first place.
Exactly.
See, I'm hard headed,
Hmm.
so I had to learn the hard way
Hard
every
way.
time.
Yeah.
But being who I am from it, I had to be the strongest to take the hardest route.
That's it.
Right? So then that's gonna make me strong enough to take the next difficult path of trying to bring the tribes together.
Yeah.
Trying to tell y'all, wake up, man. This shit is going down in real time, man.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers gave us everything back. Fuck reparations.
Yeah.
We got something bigger.
Yeah.
We getting the planet back.
Exactly.
We can give ourselves reparations. Shit, we don't need them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Unlimitless resources on all levels. That's the part of the birthright. You know what I'm saying? This is everything because we created all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Man,
Elijah
brother.
Muhammad said it best. We the makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, gods of the universe.
That's it.
Now the only thing we got to do is figure out what do gods do that people don't do.
Exactly. What's
And
up?
then we start doing God shit and stop doing people shit.
That's it.
And we
That's
start doing God shit, then we automatically generate the 5 highest principles known to man: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Right?
Yep.
And once we produce love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, then we don't have any problem with maintaining the balance. See, I learned something a long time ago. Everything is systems. Earth has an original system. The power on Earth is supposed to be in specific places for a purpose. Put the power where the power go, the machine run clean the way it's supposed to run. But when you put dirty power in the positions of power, you clog up the machine in key locations that causes the machine to eventually break down, which is the erosion of the morality of society that we're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Now, once the system flipped, then the women have remedies for all of the ills of the social structure of the people because they originated the social structure.
Yeah.
Right? So if they originated the social structure, you put them back in the places they supposed to be according to their skill sets. And they will make this motherfucker run so peaceful, you will know that heaven is a place on earth. Right? When you change the hellish conditions, then you're going to have no other choice but by default to produce heaven.
Yeah.
Just take the shit out that don't work. Throw that shit away. Burn it up. Put it somewhere else, but don't leave it in the machine when it don't work right. Right? Anything that you can use for the advancement of the collective, you keep it.
Yeah.
Anything that causes a regression of the collective or the destruction of nature, Mother Earth, the sky, you know, they got space junk. What the fuck is that shit?
Yeah.
Why are y'all leaving junk in space? It wasn't there when you went up there. Didn't your mama teach you to clean up after your motherfucking self? This is the difference in how we do things
and how they do it
versus how they do things. They don't believe in cleaning up they fuck ups. We believe in clean up after yourself. If we find or discover that we done something that caused the error, caused some kind of harm to take place, we're going to do whatever is in our ability to clean it up.
naturally.
Right? We're going to exercise our due diligence to restore the balance to the situation. Right? And that's how we maintain a righteous demeanor. And then over lifetimes, that shit get written as a code on your heart, and it's going to come out automatically.
Yeah. Yep. That's how we do, man. That's how we are. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do, and that's how we are, man. That's so true, bro. That's so true.
Let's take a couple more questions and wrap it up.
Yeah, I think let me see if I even got any more questions, brother. I think I don't see no y'all got any more in the chat? Because we're gonna end it out. Take your time now. Go ahead and put it in the chat if you got a question. But you know, if ain't no more in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm good if you good, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, you done cracked my skull in half the night, so
Well, my only goal is to bring something that people can use to the advantage of the most.
that's it. That's it, man.
Right? So I don't care if people don't like what I'm saying. It ain't for them.
Yeah.
They can disagree with me. I acknowledge the right of anybody out there to disagree with me. I also acknowledge my own right to disagree with anybody else out there.
That's it.
Right? I acknowledge my right to disagree with them and be right, and they can disagree with me and be wrong, but
Be wrong.
that's up to them. They got that right.
That's it.
Right?
Well,
They got the
yeah.
right to talk about me behind my back.
Hmm.
And I got a right to not give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So
That's it.
at the end of the day, we looking for something better,
Hmm.
and we trying to restore the matriarchy, and they require us to call forth the three chiefs walking on the land. We summed up all of our grievances into one battle cry: free Larry Hoover. Not because we think that criminals are something special,
Hmm.
but Larry wasn't no criminal,
Yeah.
right? They attached the title of criminal from him in order to steal that man's life,
Hmm.
right? Because they knew that he was an organic chief from the land, on the land, taking charge of his community while he walked the streets. So they had to get
Hmm.
rid of him as a COINTELPRO mission.
Hmm.
The same with Angel Bay. The same with
Hmm.
Dick Tookie.
Hmm.
See, if they catch you before you learn better and begin to do better, they can make you look bad as they want you to look.
Hmm.
But when you know better, you do better. And when you do better, you tell the people what you learn so they can learn from it too. So this is why we share the knowledge,
Hmm.
right? That's why we don't charge, but if we accept a donation if they're willing to give, that's on them. That don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to reject offerings because it blocks people's blessings.
Yeah. Actual
It
fact.
closes the channels of reciprocity, which
Hmm.
also restricts personal growth in self and in the other person.
Hmm. I can see that.
So the goal is to always be in a perpetual state of gratitude so we can stop being sour, bitter, and miserable all the time.
Hmm.
And in this perpetual state of gratitude, you're going to create the circumstances and conditions that's going to help you to move into the future as a God body, a God manifest form,
Hmm.
walking in the light of love, and it's going to shine through you, and the rest of the world going to see it. It's just a matter of time. This shit is a wrap.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to say free Larry Hoover, and I'm going to let you close us out.
All right. You quick question. So, a last one came in. I don't know if you want to take it or not. We got a last question just popped in. You want to take it or no?
Ask.
All right. It says I don't know where they're coming from with this, but can you elaborate on the ships that will be returning?
They returning. And there's really nothing to elaborate about them. We know what's going on.
Hmm.
Ain't no sense to keep rehatching the same shit over and over.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? We see what's going on in front of our
Hmm.
face.
Yep,
Now we
I
could
agree.
turn a blind eye to it. That's also our option. We got a right to do that.
Hmm.
But you're gonna see what you're gonna see when the time comes.
When time comes, yep.
You know.
All right. Well, shoot, that's all I got. Like I said, please follow the brother, and his cash app is still up here. You know what I'm saying? Please do the donations, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Follow Polka Dot Rabbit podcast all over the social media, and if you go to my website, you can see the Polka Dot Rabbit podcast and my book, Bicultural: Living and Leaving the World of Illusions. My journey as far as getting where I am today. You know what I'm saying? Being in the gutter and mentally and spiritually, and now being here. The good brother Rod Hayes. Like I said, I'm very. I can't wait to have you. Hopefully, have that back in the future. It was a pleasure speaking to you. I do appreciate you coming on, man. And you know, I gotta say, again, peace to the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the tribe. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
end it out on that.
All tribes unite.
That's it. All tribes unite. All right, peace. Y'all be good.
Peace.
Thank y'all much.
Yeah, the cable toe.
Mm-hmm. Everything that they be talking about, worrying about the devil and all that shit is scare tactics to keep
Yeah,
you
man.
ever
Yeah.
experiencing your true power.
Yeah, it's that shit don't scare me like that old ghost and it don't like none of that like monsters and evil. Evil don't scare me, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like I read the satanic book. It's like it's really just to have you out of some kind of fear. You know what I'm saying?
When I was reading Anton LaVey's Satanic Bible, motherfuckers, Muslims go, why you reading that? That's haram. That's kafaroon.
Yeah.
I was looking at them motherfuckers. I was like, man, you use that fear tactic on somebody else. I'm reading it because it's a book, and this book ain't gonna hurt me.
Yeah. It's trying to spells on you. Here you go, the one I had right here. Let me load his ass up in there. Get him on there. With his, got him with his pants. Got him with his pants down. We caught him with his pants up. You know what I'm saying? Caught this nigga with his pants up. Let me put it. And they blindfold him. This is a ritual we did to their ass in ancient Kemet when we marched their ass back to the mountains, Caucasus Mountains.
We didn't march them back to the Caucasus. We marched them out of the Caucasus. They just told you the story backwards.
We marched about. So they wasn't in ancient Kemet, is what you're saying, right?
Because they found the Tomahawk.
I'm talking about it's a historical fact that they
before the rise of Alexander's, no Europeans had ever conquered Europe. I mean,
no, I'm not saying they conquered Europe. I'm saying that the Hyksos was in Memphis and
the Hyksos,
one area.
The Hyksos, the shepherd kings, they was mulattoes. Them was Enlil babies.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm with you. I feel you on that because Bible hinted it in the millennial books where he said that it was the Jacobites and that the three Ruffins were Simon, Reuben, the older three brothers. That was the ones that, he goes into that. So that's why I know what you're saying. It's like another level to what we had to get to the point that we at now. Go ahead.
Right, because the Bible don't tell us what he told us. I can't figure this shit out. It's not possible. Nobody else was given the level of information Malachi York was given to figure it out. And that's why they came and got him.
He was telling some shit like he said that them niggas were Jacobites and they were the so-called Israelites, these Hyksos.
Yeah. Little kid.
Yeah.
That was where that's what led to the Conjure Wars between the Hyksos and the Shepherd Kings and the ones who was what they call them the Nubian kings. That's what the Conjure Wars was all about. The Hyksos was trying to take over, and they infiltrated through marriage and broke the bloodline up. That's Enlil's signature move. Marry into your family to take over your family.
Yeah, you're right.
That shit don't work on us. We ain't buying it.
Nah.
We immune to that shit. So they can get on out the hair. But now look, I'm about to blow your wig back right quick.
All right, go ahead. Twist my cap.
See that picture right there?
Yeah.
All right, now you got to look. One of his coat, look, besides his coat is down, one is up, but it's wide open.
Yeah, right here.
Right now, pull up Prince Andrew at Prince Charles, King Charles at his mama funeral. Now you got to always remember the traditional colors to wear the funerals is what?
Black.
All right. Now remember that when you see this picture.
All right. We got it right here. You see one? The one you looking for?
It's at the funeral.
Yeah, it's right here. All the ones at the funeral. Or what I pulled up at the funeral says King Charles at the Queen's funeral.
All of them not because.
Oh yeah, you cutting out real bad. They static you out real bad.
If you go to the bottom row right there, in the middle, that's what he had on.
Right here.
I'm trying to see it. You're gonna see it because it's suit disheveled. I don't see it. Scroll down some more.
Let me try it like this. Boom. His suit look disheveled. Oh, let me get him. Let me get him. Ancestor, let me get this nigga, man. Is that it right there? Oh, it look like it right there. You see that?
Nope, because it's gonna be tan.
Okay, he got a tan suit on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Damn, they hiding that shit.
You see right there where she got on pink and he got on tan. That's the same suit he had on, but that's just the older picture.
Yeah.
Up one,
Right
down to over to
right
the
he had a
left.
suit like this. Right.
That's the color
Right.
of the suit he had on.
Okay, so
he had on
that suit on. It is. Okay. Let me find.
But when you find the right picture, that's what's gonna fuck you up.
Hold on, man. Tan
Go to
suit.
go to the main page.
Let's tell it. Boom. Oh,
Go to
shit.
where it say all that.
We narrowing it down. All right. They got the same suit Biden had on. Hold on. Damn, why is it sticking now? All right, there you go.
What you got typed in there? Read that. What you typed in?
King Charles tan suit at the Queen's funeral.
Scroll down.
All right.
See them pictures?
Yeah.
No, that ain't it either.
At Queen's. Hold on, let me check this in. This might do it right here. Ancestors, let me get this nigga, man.
Just put in Andrew at his mother's funeral.
Okay, his name Andrew. Okay.
I mean, not Andrew, Charles.
Okay. That's probably King Charles. Let me just type in just Charles. Maybe they didn't say he was the king. All right, here we go. We got some more shit right here. Oh yeah, where is it at? His suit, man. You can't pull it up and send it to me real quick. You can't screenshot it.
Yeah, I got it already. Yeah, send
it to me. I can load it right up real quick. I can just take it out of my phone. Boom. And drop it.
It's great.
It's great.
He had on the gray suit. My bad. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's get it.
I'm about to send it to you now.
All right. Is that him right there? His suit look disfigured. Is that it?
I just sent it to you, so you go and pull it up.
Let me go and get him. I told y'all the ancestors gonna let me get this nigga, man. What did you say?
He ain't even the one I'm trying to show you.
Okay.
I just needed the picture because I gotta ask this next question I'm about to ask.
Okay.
Look at the Masonic dude again before you pull it up.
All right, we're gonna do that. Okay, it's in message pictures. Message. The last one just came up. I hope. Oh yeah, I seen this picture. I don't know. I could have got this one. We're in business.
It's crazy because everything we're talking about came up earlier today when I was talking to the sister from over there in London.
Yeah.
Remember the pose? Now, if he buttoned his shirt up, the necktie is the cow toe, right? He buttoned his jacket up so you can't see his bare shirt. But look at his jacket, how it's buttoned up. See how it's off?
Yeah.
Now, the question that ain't nobody gonna ask about this picture, who is them niggas?
Yeah, who is them niggas? Yeah, who them niggas, Bob? Who them niggas in that picture, Bob?
Look at their brass. They ain't no Rudy Poops.
Yeah.
So the question again is, who is them niggas?
And they got the same shit as he got.
Damn there. But then the question gonna pop up again. Who is them niggas?
Yeah, who is them niggas?
Now, you remember I told you in little kids, they look like us, but them niggas black as hell.
Hell yeah.
Now, you wonder how they get that black when Enlil is beige.
Exactly.
That's just one of his one of his avatar forms. He can change his pigment. He a shapeshifter.
Yeah. I know they got a certain type of brain tech
right.
power.
But they don't really change their shape. They do subtle things to make you not be able to recognize who they is.
Mm-hmm.
Really, what the shapeshifter is somebody that can use multiple avatars.
Exactly.
So when you're looking at Albert Pike, you're seeing George Washington. When you're looking at George Washington, you see a motherfucking Adam Weishaupt. It's all the same motherfucker in his alternate forms. That's why only one of them have an actual photograph.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he about to get the 3rd degree. Somebody about to put him on the hot seat. When he get done, his jacket gonna be open, his cow toe gonna be exposed, right? And he ain't gonna have on no shirt. Go back to the Masonic picture again. They finna strip him of all his rank. That's all he's telling you.
These are Enlil people.
Well, the pale skin is not necessarily Enlil people, but they Enlil creation. They used our DNA to make them, but they also use sulfur and mitochondrial from the Tigris and the Euphrates in order to conceal what they was doing. You know, the Jews call us Goyim, right? Goyim is almost the same as Gulam.
Yeah, heathens, or barbarians, or savages,
or simply somebody that's not one of them.
Yep, pretty much.
They believe, according to the protocols, that anybody that's not one of them is only good to serve them. Goyim is like calling you cattle. Gulam is calling you a mindless drone of a human being. Okay, let's go back to the book so we give them some more references to look at.
Hey, you say on this picture right here though, before we go to the next one, you said that this picture is these guys are Enlil children and they stripping him of his rank. They take it back to throne.
No. I didn't say they was doing shit. They might lose their rank too.
Oh shit.
Them niggas might not even be from Earth.
Right?
That's why I asked the open-ended question, who is them niggas?
Yeah, who is these niggas?
All right. So as long as we don't know who they is, it's a question there. Because they can be another one of the brothers, because you know Inky and Enlil had other brothers.
Yeah.
And they could have been another one of the brothers offspring come down here to get Inky kids without Enlil kids harassing them. Enlil kids is pissed right now. The ones that gotta leave. The ones that's born to earthborn women, they decided they call them loyalists. Right? Because they don't want, if they go to Nibiru, they're gonna be the same as fried chicken. Ain't gonna be no difference. They eat humans. They farm us on varying different planets.
Exactly.
They just never expected for Animal Farm to be an actuality and the animals take over the farm, but some kind of way the pigs got in the way.
Yeah.
And the pigs is them greedy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So while we was in our Conjure War, the Prescott family, one of the shielding families for Enlil's children, went into business for themselves, and they are the ones that tried to take it over on their own. That's what George Herbert Walker Bush was up to. 1,000 points of light ass motherfucker. Right? And he had intelligence connections around the world, as in he got the dirt on every major leader in the world. Right? So he can use blackmail to make most of them do what he wants. You got to remember, they're the ones who put Saddam Hussein in power to begin with, the Bush family. Right? And the Bush family was behind Iran-Contra that exposed America's double cross of Iraq in the Middle East, which made Saddam not do no more business with America. And he tried to get the Arab Union, the Arab League, after the United Arab League or some shit like that, where all the Arab nations, he tried to get them all to stop selling oil to America. And that's what made Bush and them go at his head. They went into Farrakhan did a whole video on why they went into Afghanistan, because they wanted to run that pipeline from Uzbekistan through Afghanistan, through Iraq, into the Persian Gulf to pump the oil out. Don't that sound familiar?
Yeah.
You remember how the father died off on Good Times? Remember where he was working?
Go ahead.
In good times, James Evans went to go work to build the pipeline in Alaska.
Oh yeah, now yeah, I remember that. Go ahead.
And when he was gone, that's when he died. He died working on the pipeline to Alaska. Right now, in real life, thousands of people died building that pipeline. We don't talk about it because it's all in the name of oil.
One of their gods.
Yep. So, where else do we hear this pipeline story popping up at? Remember the native land when they displaced the natives to run the pipeline, and the natives was protesting? This was like 2.5 years ago. They was trying to run a pipeline through their own tribal land after they'd already been told to stop doing that dumbass shit. And the indigenous or the $5 Indians who was left to take care of that part of the land know not to let them run that motherfucker through there silently. All they got to do is just sound the alarm. We gonna clean this shit up in the end. But every time these motherfuckers do some dirt, make that shit known to the public. So then now that sexual asana or position.
Okay.
He had to be sitting down, the woman sit on top, face to face. When he penetrates, yeah, put his tongue in the roof of your mouth. That's a circuit. And before you do it, y'all have to go over the best life scenario that y'all trying to create.
Okay.
When y'all do it and y'all in agreement and y'all make that circuit, you go straight to source. You bypass every motherfucking intercessor they ever gave us, and you go straight to source energy to download it.
Wow. And that's it. I knew it was something. I was like, babe, like, we got to ask him. And we thought we've been doing it right by, you know what they say when you're orgasm, you manifest, you think of, but I was like, I know Rod got like a deeper, you know what I'm saying? Something that we can do that we know that it's for sure.
The climax, because remember, the uterus is a portal straight to source.
Right.
So when the climax come, that's what they call the waterfalls of heaven. That means that whatever y'all set y'all intentions for, it's just a matter of time before it manifests. The stronger you are, the shorter your turnaround time is. And the shorter your turnaround time, the faster you see it manifest. When you start with something small, with an identifier. I'm going to see a $5 bill with the letter J on it. Right?
Right.
And then, so that's something small. The universe can move that easy because you probably got a pocket full of $5 bills.
Right.
Right? But don't look for it. It's going to pop up, and then that's going to tell you what your manifestation turnaround is. And then the bigger the thing you're trying to manifest, the longer the turnaround time is, because the universe is realigning shit in order to produce it for you.
Oh, yeah. You hear that, babe? Yeah, we most definitely. Yes,